Hi everybody, I'm back. I skipped a month, I think. Yeah, I haven't been on here for a little bit. The reason is I was lazy, I think. That's the only reason. But I'm back, and hopefully I'm gonna be posting every month and not miss, because now I'm 21 month. This is 21 month. Look, see? This is it. I'll turn so you can see. And you can see my dress too. Look how pretty it is. This is from ABERCROMBIE. I just got it. It's not warm enough here to wear it, but in the house it's okay. So here, I don't know, it's hard to, hopefully you can see. So I am more than halfway on this side. If I do it in the middle, if I separate it in the middle, it mixes in. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so what I want to talk to you about today, I wrote some notes and I didn't even reread them before coming on here. Well, first I want to thank you for all your comments you've been leaving. I've been reading all of them. I answer some of them, but a lot of you I don't answer, and I'll go through all of them, but it's a lot of work, right? When you have another job and you're not just doing this, it's a lot of time. It's time consuming, and but I read you all, and I love when you leave comments. I love to hear about your journey. That's how we help each other. That's how we know what's coming, and how, you know, when you have feelings about, you know, doubts and all that thing, that the wonderful things that come with letting your hair go gray. It really does help, you know. Like, that's what I do every day while I'm drying my hair. Well, not drying because I can't hear, but putting on my makeup or washing my face at night. I put a YouTube video, a Silver Sister YouTube video, and I don't know, it's just, I feel not alone, you know. I feel like I'm doing this, it's hard, but others are doing it and they're getting through it, and it's not that hard, right? But it's exciting, you know. It's something that not a lot of people are doing. When you're going, like me, my Instagram is all Silver Sister. Well, I have my work Instagram, which is the artist, and that's all art on that. But I have my Silver Sister Instagram, and it's all Silver Sister. And I feel we're so many, but we're not that many. But it's hard to put it into perspective. But we're not that many. And I'm rambling. Okay, so first thing I want to talk to you about is the hair texture. I've been reading a lot of people, mostly on Facebook, in the Facebook groups, they're talking about texture, and a lot of them I hear are saying, oh, I don't want to let my hair go gray because I don't like the texture. Well, the texture is there no matter what. It's not because you dye your hair that the it changes the texture, and to be really honest, it makes it worse, right? Because you can't dye your hair and say, oh, I dyed my hair, my texture is so much better. No. Maybe the first day you dye your hair because they put a whole bunch of products in your hair to make it, like, you know, to make it look good, but wait a month and your hair is worse than it started off with. But yeah, the hair texture, like, they're like asking, oh, how's your hair texture when you go gray? It's the same as before because my hair was gray under my hair dye. It does change. It does change. Mine is actually like silk. It's crazy. Look at this. It's total silk. And I think that's why it couldn't handle the hair dye. It was just too thin, too fragile. Maybe if I would have dyed it dark, maybe it would have been better. But with my blonde, even though I was just using a blonde box, you know, like no bleed, well, just whatever is in the box dye. But yeah, so the hair texture is there no matter what. So you don't have to worry about going gray and your hair texture changing, because your hair texture is your hair texture. You became gray. You had no control over that. You're gray, you know, it's wiry sometimes. Well, it's wiry, whether you dye it or not. So that should not be an excuse. That should not worry you, because nothing changes in that. It changes when you become gray. And some people are 60 and they've been with their new hair texture for years without realizing that it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, cutting hair. I've been going through, do I cut it? Do I cut it? Because it's driving me crazy, because it's so dry and it's so thin. You know I've been complaining about this since I started this journey, but I feel it's getting worse and worse. I don't know, because, and I would think that because this part here has less blonde, you know, like because it was here and then it was longer because I've been cutting it. You would think this part was a damaged part because it had that much more blonde, which I only did the roots, but it still goes. But I don't, it's just, maybe there's just that much more of a difference, you know, like soft. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, but cutting. Okay, so cutting, what I feel that I see a lot of people cutting it and it's beautiful. And I tell them all the time, and I kind of want to do it. But at this level, like now. But the ones that have long hair and they say they want to cut it to make it go faster, I see a lot of them crying, regretting it, because you have to, and re-dyeing their hair, because it's a lot to accept your gray coming in and a short haircut if you don't like short haircuts, you know? If you're short, fine, but it's a lot to deal with both. So I would say pick one. If you want short hair, do it because you want short hair, not to make it go faster, because it's not gonna make it go faster. It's not. Because if your goal is to have long gray hair, see, that's the thing. If your goal is to have long gray hair, I'm not getting long gray hair in less time than the girl who cut their hair, right? When I cut my hair, let's say I cut my hair when it's here, whether I had cut it, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. It's just, it's a lot to deal with. And I feel so bad when some are regretting their decision. So I guess it's something, it's, you know, each their decision, but I don't think people are aware, because I do see them after and they're like, oh, now I have to deal with short hair that I don't really have and gray hair coming in. Anyways, and okay, so that's it with that. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the last time I was on here. I had tried to embrace my curls. Horrible. I left that because I'm not curly enough, and it looks dry. You know what? I think once the dry part is gone, maybe I'll be able to just wash and go. But right now, it was just, I was so excited. You know, I was like, oh my God, okay. No. I feel that happens like once a year. I become all like, oh my God, I'm curly. And then it just dies. Okay, what else did I want to, what is that shower? Oh yeah, I bought a shower filter. I have really hard water. The les robinets were, you know, like the they are white, you know, because the calcaire. I'm French. This is you know, it becomes white like the hard water. And so I figured, I was looking at that and I'm like, if that's like that, what's on my hair? So I, you know, listening to you guys on YouTube and everybody's suggestion, I got a water filter, a shower filter. I really should go and get it to show you, right? Okay, I'll go get it. I should have read my my notes. I'm such a bad YouTuber. Okay, got this one. It's the Aqua Home Group Universal High Performance Shower Filter. This one, Amazon. If I'm able to, I'm gonna put a link, but I'm Canadian, so I think it'll be okay. Look, there's the guy here. Why did they put a guy there? You know, it's not that guys don't care about having hard water on them, but I would think girls would care more. Whatever. So yeah, so I have to change it. I think, I'm not even sure, 12 to 16 months. And it came with two. There's two. Anyway, so I've seen a difference. I totally seen a difference. But as I said, my water is like the hardest water I've ever seen. So, you know, you might not see a big difference, but I surely did. Yeah, some people ask me what my, I wanted to answer this, what I do for sports to keep like trim or whatever. I don't really try to stay thin. I was just born like thin. I was crazy thin when I was little, but I do have started gaining weight like everybody else. But what I do is I don't go to the gym because I don't have the attention span for that, and it's just, for me, it's really boring. So I have to do something that I don't realize I'm doing sports. So I do a lot of cross-country skiing in the winter. We do it like twice a week for sure, the whole winter. And we bike, me and my husband, we bike downstairs. We have stationary bikes, but I watch an episode of a show that I'm allowed to watch when I bike. So last year we watched all the Dawson's Creeks. There's a lot of them. And this year we started watching Young Sheldon. We actually watched 2 episodes of Young Sheldon. So that's pretty much an hour. And when it's nice, we go biking every single day because it's just very fun. And we go like around our neighborhood and whatever. Oh, a bird just flew in the window. Okay. Hope he's okay. Bird flew in the window. That's gonna my sports, yes. So that's it. So what else? Oh yeah, I do kayak, but kayaking is, you know, whatever. It's not really a sport. But yeah, so that helps me stay mostly happy. And I guess it keeps, you know, keeps the weight off. Yes, I'm getting hair extensions. Oh yes. I'm getting Luxy Hair extension. They're coming in like 2 days. I'm so excited. I got the light gray ones, 20 inches, so it should make my hair a little longer. So I'm gonna post when I get them. I asked them for a code because I know they're gonna be gorgeous, and I know you're gonna be asking about them. And if you want them, the code is gonna give you a % off. I don't remember how much percent. I think it's 20%. I'll write it down in the description next to my code. So that's really, really exciting. And with my extension, I have my hopes up that if they look good, then I can start cutting, you know, like if I cut and I have the extension, I still have my long hair, and I don't have this, it's not that bad, you know, like it could be worse, but it's still, you know, whatever. It's just, and it's actually not that I want the blonde off, because I just posted on Instagram today, I put my 21-month update. I do like a little video every month to show like I turn and whatever, to show how it's doing, how it's growing. It's just fun. I think it's fun, and it's fun to watch, you know, like, and then I put them in the highlights, and you can watch them one after the other. Yeah, the thing that I realized, like, see, I skipped a month of doing my YouTube, and I wasn't posting that much on Instagram. And not that I wasn't liking my gray hair. It was just a thing that I didn't know was gonna happen. It was a shock. Like I saw some picture of me taken outside, not by me, you know, not by controlling the light, you know, not by facing the sun, and I saw my hair from like a different angle and all, and it was so gray and so white even in the sun. I was like, is my hair like that? I think it's because I'm more gray than blonde. And the only way I can explain it and like make sense is that when I started growing my gray, I was saying hello to my gray, and now I'm saying goodbye to my blonde. It's kind of sad when you think about it, you know? And I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. 21 months, I was more blonde than gray. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with my blonde. It's fine. I want to be gray, all that. And I do. But now that it's leaving, right? It's like when you never know until it happens. And now I'm more gray than blonde, and it shows. I can't get away with, you know, with being blonde anymore. And I've been blonde for a long time. Since I was 13 years old, I've been dyeing my hair blonde. I stopped when I was pregnant, but and I became brunette for a couple of years, but mostly I've been blonde. So whatever, it's you know, it's not the end of the world, but I realized, and that like not long ago, like 2-3 days ago, I realized that that's what was happening. And I never heard any other silver sister talking about that, about having to say goodbye to your dyed hair. Because I thought you say goodbye to your dyed hair when you start growing, but you don't really. You say hello to the gray, but you say goodbye. People that have like the big chop, that must be, I'm not strong enough for that. I don't think I'm strong enough for that, but I don't know. Apparently I know nothing, right? So that's another thing I wanted to talk to you. I want to give you names of other silver sister to follow, because they've helped me a lot. Okay, so I think we want to follow the ones that are more like us, you know. And I know I'm blonde. I know it's not like it's not the same as somebody that has dark hair. So yeah, so I have one that I absolutely love, and her videos are so well made, and she's so interesting, And I wish she lived closer because she would be my friend. Her name is Irene Claire. I'm gonna post her handle so you can go watch her video. She just started growing out her hair. She has black hair, probably dark brown, but very dark. And she's very light. And yeah, so it's just fun for you that are starting, you know, it's fun to see somebody that's starting. See, that's what I was saying. Like, you want to see somebody that's at the same level, close to the color and all that. So yeah, so go see her. I love her. And there's also Lynn. Lynn she's almost done. I think she has like a tiny bit left. She has long hair. She has more of a darker gray. She's beautiful and she's very well spoken and she explains things very well. You know, she does all the, 5 reasons why, I'm not good at that. So go see her. She's great. There's also my friend, I would call her my friend, Amanda Silver's sister. We started this journey pretty much at the same time. She's a little more than me and she has shorter hair. She went the shorter hair, but she's letting it grow. She's really also well spoken and she talks about really interesting stuff. She did the gray blending and so see, she did a different way and it's so interesting, like go see all her older video, but she's pretty new to YouTube, but she's doing great. And then there's the other ones, the les veterans, I don't know, the ones who have done it and are past it, and it's fun to go see their evolution, from the first. There's one that I really love. She went back to dyeing her hair, which is very interesting, because you see how all her gray hair is gorgeous. She's still gorgeous, but it happens. Sometimes you go, you dye it back and it's okay. And it's interesting to see, and she's probably gonna go back to gray at some point. She says it, and there's a reason why she dyed her hair. Anyways, you go watch it, you'll see why. Her name is Erica Johnson. So yeah, I'm gonna put her thing down on the bottom. And there's also Elisa from Montreal. She is now doing Spanish videos, but there's all her older ones when she started, and she went to, she cut her hair and she had hair extension. Love her. And she's in Montreal. I'm in Montreal, so she has a special place in my heart. So go watch all her older video. So Erica and Elisa are the ones that were done, and Elisa is still she's gorgeous, long gray hair. So yeah, there's other ones, but I can't name them all right now. I'll name some, I guess, every time I come on. Maybe I'm at 23 minutes. If you're still there, well, thank you. I think I'm done. That's it. That's all for today. I'm gonna see. It's 23 minutes, but it should be half because I did, I skipped a month, so I'm allowed. Yay, I did it. Okay, I have a phone call I have to take, okay? So bye.